my name is Jessie and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about the books that I'm going to read in the month of August, or that I hope to read in the month of August. These are some of the books that you all helped me choose. If you didn't know, I had a You Choose My TBR video that is linked right up there, where I put 10 books up against each other, and you all helped me pick out 5 of those 10 books to prioritize for this month of reading. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. The first book that I have actually already read this month is Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey. This follows a young woman who has a childhood crush on a baseball player in her small town. That baseball player ends up becoming a major league baseball player, but has an injury that forces him to retire early, and goes into kind of this depression and comes back home, and she helps him get out of that depression, and it's just this awesome love story that I absolutely loved. I'm not going to talk about it yet since this is a TBR, but that was my first one. The second book that I've already read in the month of August is The Unnie Mooners by Christina Lauren. This one follows a wedding party where the maid of honor and the best man are the only two in the whole wedding that don't get sick from a seafood buffet, and the bride and the groom had a planned honeymoon that was non-refundable and end up giving it to the maid of honor and the best man to go instead. However, the maid of honor and the best man have some beef from years back and hate each other. So when they go on this honeymoon, they are determined to keep up with that hate, and it's definitely a hate to love romance. I loved it. I'm not going to talk about it yet because this is a TBR. The next book that I've already read in the month of August. I just went on my honeymoon, you guys, so I had a lot of time to read. But that is Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. It follows a young woman who lives in the marsh by herself in the depths of South Carolina, and is very much a coming-of-age story, and sort of a murder mystery case as well. So I don't want to say too much. I will be doing a full review of this book in a separate video, but it's really good. It's really good. Might be one of my favorites of the year so far. The next book that I plan to read is one that you all helped me decide on, and that is Obsidium by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This is the third and final book in the Illuminae Files series. I absolutely loved Illuminae and Gemina, so Obsidium, I'm just jumping right in. I'm super excited about it. I don't remember a lot in the previous 2 books, so I hope that I'm okay reading this one without rereading those others. So far I'm a little confused because it has a lot of references to the other 2 books, but yeah, I'm gonna get through it, and I know I'm gonna love it because I love the others, and I love Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. The next book I have on my list that you all also helped me choose was God's Grave by Jay Kristoff, the sequel to Nevernight, about a young woman who goes to assassin school to carry out some revenge for the death of her parents, and it's awesome and badass, and I loved the first book. So I'm very excited for God's Grave. The next book I plan to read is The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware, which is the new release that I'm reading this month. This one follows a woman who is hired as a nanny at this home with this child, and that child ends up mysteriously murdered, and the nanny gets framed for it. She has to figure out what went wrong, what in the world happened, so that she can clear her name and get out of jail. So I was very intrigued by the premise of this, and I guess you all were too, because you voted for me to read it. So I'm very excited, and I'll let you know how it is. The final book that I am reading this month is Shatter Me by Tahara Mafi. This is so overdue. This is another one that I asked for your help on, and you all overwhelmingly voted on over the 5th season, so I'm very excited to finally pick this up and see what all the hype is about, and let you know what I think of this really long overdue read. Those are the books that I plan on reading in the month of August. What are you planning on reading? Are you reading any of these books? What are you most excited to read? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm always looking for new recommendations, so definitely leave them if you have any. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I release new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And until next time, bye!